And them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the operation ball game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Say no volume, no volume, no volume, no volume. You understand? You understand? You understand? You understand? Let me know. Give me some thumbs up. Are you hearing me? Let me know. Give me some thumbs up. Are you hearing me? Let me know. Give me some thumbs up. Are you hearing me? Let me know. Give me some thumbs up. Are you hearing me?
Why is there an echo, for fuck's sake? Come on.
My check. 1, 2, 3. My check. 1, 2, 3. My check. My check. 1, 2, 3. My check. 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 1, 2, check. 1, my 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 check. My check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are you guys hearing me? My check. 1, 2, 3. Are you guys hearing me? My check. Let me know, guys. Quick intermission. Sorry about that, guys, man. My check. 1, 2, 3. Are you guys hearing me? My check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys hearing me. My check. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up if you're hearing me. All right, people, we're back. We're back. All right, people, we're back. People, if you're watching back on the replay, sorry for the technical issue. My apology, guys. My apology. So I will be back tomorrow working on it, people. We'll be back tomorrow. So sorry about that. To waste you guys' time. So I'm here now. So we're here to discuss a lot of things. So let us discuss some football and thing, people. So we're gonna bring up the squad builder. But first and foremost, how are you guys doing, man? Good to see you guys tuning into the show. Another show again, people. So make sure you guys liking the video and thing, man. Really, really appreciate it. Seeing people. So when you know the thing go. When you know the thing go, people. Like up the video, people. So anyway, people. What is the best way, guys? I don't know if how much of you guys seen the poll. We have a poll down in the comment section and things. So more of you guys to gather up your thought and let me know what you guys think about 3-5-2 going forward. Is it that the right formation to go forward for Paul Hall? So I'd love to hear you guys. What do you guys think about that and thing? See? So all right, people. A minute, people. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think about that right now. So yeah, people. So here we go, people. Ready or now to kick off the ball game the right way. Make sure you guys like up the video and things. So just a second, people. Looking for the squad, people. Give me a minute, people. Give me a minute, people. Yes, people, my apology, man. She kind of start off the slow, kind of look bad still, but anyway, we catch up still. But big up to Fresh Garden and the big up to all of the people them just join into the stream. So if you want to join people, make sure you like the video and thing. But yeah, anyway, people, it's a good time right now. I speak to one of the player them in the camp in Peru, and thing going well in the camp. And I like to hear that everybody working hard for each other. Everybody want to cement a spot in this team. Probably not going to be 6, 7, 8 player from this team will join up. When I say 6, 7, 8 player, meaning the new faces, some of the youngsters them. So they have to give Paula something that you have to think about. That's you know what I mean. So so what you say? So you say you still want them keep 4-3-3. I don't know, man. I don't know. Depend on the player them if you have the player them available. I would definitely use a 4-3-3 if you have Reggae and Leon Bailey. So would have two winger. Sorry about that. The game going to 8 o'clock tomorrow night. That's a very good time for most of the people them. So yeah. It's going to be 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock game tomorrow. But yeah, people, let's jump right into it, people. I'm going to bring up the squad builder. Just give me some minute and stuff. But busy Atkinson, you know what I mean? A lot of people expecting a lot from Busy Atkinson. But my player, everything as long as not. All right, my boss. All right, because we don't want to see no more 4-4, 4-4-2. Old formation that. Be honest with you guys. Don't like 4-4-2. Big joke formation. Trust me, guys. Big joke formation that. So I don't want to see no 4-4-2. You understand, people? So we are gonna go into the squad now. We are gonna go into the squad builder of the squad builder. Hopefully, some of these players who we're talking about, we are gonna have them on the squad builder. So first and foremost, no Dwayne Miller. Yes, because Dwayne Miller have COVID. So we're gonna go with Amal Knight. Yes, Amal Knight is a very good goalkeeper and former UWI goalkeeper. Yeah, former Ulmeran's goalkeeper. So I think Amal Knight deserves to get the spot over Jaden White. I think Jaden White for me, guys. I'll be honest with you guys, Jaden White, him no impress me. But me know say Jaden White have a long way to go and him playing for Cavaliers and he going to get better. And the greatest thing, we give him an opportunity to play in this Reggae Boyz team. So yes, people. So anyway, Jaden White. I'm going with Amal Knight, the Arnett Gardner goalkeeper. So, all right, let's move on, guys, to at the back. And this is how I'm going to do it, guys. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going with a 3-5-2. So I'm going to use 3 center back. You understand? Topi. Yeah. I'm going to use Topi. Jamai Topi. I'm going to use King, center back, and Damian Lowe sweeping. So yeah, I've got to have Damian Lowe inside the thing. So let us see if we're going to have Damian Lowe in this thing, man. Hopefully we have Damian Lowe in the squad builder. I mean, but yes, here we have Damian Lowe. Yes, and then we're going to have King, Jamar Topi. We have Jamar Topi play on the whose side do you guys want to see him on? The left side or the right side? Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see him on the left side or the right side. So here we go. We have Topi. King, you know that yes. I think, and then we're going to have King on that side. Hopefully King in the squad builder, guys. You know what I mean? Because you know most of the Jamaican player, them not on it. But for now, we're going to just use that right there. So we're going to use King right there. So we're going to use Kemar Taxi Lawrence. You know what I mean? This is a new formation we are using, guys. And this is the way, in my opinion, I would love to see the Reggae Boyz go, guys. I'm not going to be a lie with you guys. I would love to see him. So I'm going to put Kemar Taxi Lawrence. And the reason why I'm using this formation, guys, I want to see Kemar Taxi Lawrence in the final third. I want to see Javon Brown. Javon Brown is the next player where we're right now. It's kind of panic situation for us right now. Be honest with you guys. Javon Brown. We're going to put Javon Brown on that side. So basically, in my opinion, guys, this is a solid team. I'm not expecting us to get 5 or 6. Or I just want the guys to go out there and put in their best. Nothing but the best. Right? Nothing but the best for the people. But people, the phone line is open. So if you guys ready to call in and share your thought and stuff, I really do appreciate it, people. Most definitely. But for now, we're going to have Brown at this moment right there. So this is where it kind of get tricky, guys. For me, guys, I'm going with Tevin Shaw. Tevin Shaw is a good player, guys. Tevin Shaw definitely is a good player, people. Nah, lie to all people. Tevin Shaw from the Canadian Premier League. I think this guy should been around the World Cup qualified team. He should be around the team, man. You know what I mean? So, in the midfield now. So, in the midfield, guys, I am going with. But when I look at this list, we just that pray to God that these 5 defenders we put out there don't get any injured because we don't really have much depth in the defense. But all right, I'm going with Tevin Shaw. Tevin Shaw. I'm using Tevin Shaw inside the midfield. What do you guys think about Lambert? Is Lambert? I don't remember seeing Lambert traveling with the squad, guys. Let me know, guys, because really and truly, guys. I try my best to pick my team without Javon Watson, man. Trust me. I'm telling him from bottom of my heart, man. If I not have to use him, I not have to use him, people. I'm telling that, people. I not have to use him, people. All right. So here we have Shaw. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Talk to my people. Is Lambert traveling with the team? I don't remember seeing Lambert, people. I don't remember seeing Lambert, but in the meantime, we're just going to put Lambert in the all-in midfield, sitting, protecting that back. So we're going to put Lambert in the all-in midfield, people. What do you guys think? Oh, Lambert out. Lambert out. All right. So for me, I don't have no choice to put. Oh, Speedy Williams. Put Speedy Williams side of Speedy Williams side of Tevin Shaw. I mean, 2 of them. You're going to use no Kareem Paris neither. You're going to use Peter Lee Vassy. Peter Lee Vassy. Peter Lee Vassy. All right. So let's move on. We'll go up with top. So Atkins, would you guys start Atkins in this team? All right. No Alex Marsh in this team. Up top, Beckford. Beckford. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Come. It's up to you guys. Who do you guys lead in the line? Fletcher? Would you use Fletcher up top? I think I'm going with Fletcher up top. What said you guys? What said you? Atkins left wing. All right. So based on the comment, guys, I'm going to work with you guys saying I'm going to put Busy Atkinson and I'm going to put Fletcher. So I'm going to put in Fletcher up top. I think I like Fletcher. He can hold up the play and stuff. So I'm going with leading. Some of these players not in the thing, people, man. Some of these players not in the squad builder. Oh my God. So we have Fletcher Fletcher. Big up to Fresh God, just checking in. Big up to Anyweather Sports, just checking in. Big up to Alex, checking in. Grant, checking in. Big up. All right. So we're going to go in with Atkinson. Atkins is a hard-working player. I'm going with Atkins to play as a striker. You know what I mean? Big up Coach Karome. Big up and running. Welcome, man. Welcome. So what's you guys say about this team? So we have King, Damian Lowe, and we have Topi. That two Cavaliers player in the centre back. We have Kemar Taxi Lawrence, and we have Jevan Brown, the Vancouver man. Inside the middle, we have Tevin Shaw, Farmer Boystone, Farmer and Water, Farmer Tivoli Garden, and Portmore United midfielder. Now playing trade in the Canadian Premier League. We have Speedy Williams, and we have Vassy. Not a bad team, you know. And up top, we have Fletcher and Busy Atkinson leading with people. So what said you guys? What would you guys change with this team? I'd love to hear what do you guys think about this team, people. People, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to smash the like button. Very important. It helps the channel a far way. Best way that they can support is to smash the like button. So anyway, people, yeah. What said you guys? What said you? What said you? What said you guys? So who you guys looking for? Fletcher, you know, say this player, people, I'm telling you the truth, people. Fletcher is a player that I was really looking forward to see that guy couple years well now to be here. Score so many goals in that Costa Cup. And I was really looking forward to see this young man be a very good player for the national team. But you know what affect this young man? What affect this young man, guys? When him leave school and went to Mobile United, one of the things that kill us as young player when we leave the schoolboy football, true, we get so many hype out of the schoolboy football, people. Let me tell you something, guys. This guy wastes him time. I would not say him waste him time. Patient. Him never patient enough when he was playing for Mobile United. It was difficult for him at the time to just walk into Mobile United. At the time, Mobile United was a very good team, people. I have to be honest. Mobile United always semi-final or in the final. And Fletcher was a player that I really, really looking forward to see add something to the nation. But people, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what happened to the young man, but I'm glad him start to find himself back and working hard. Which team him play for now? I think him playing for the new club now. Oh gosh, Mount Pleasant. Him playing for Mount Pleasant right now. But Peter Lee Vassy, in my opinion, Lama Walker, we have to step up. Else, if we not put in good performance, I don't want to soon back around the team. Seriously. Especially Peter Lee Vassy. Cannot nail down a club, and I was expecting a lot from Peter Lee Vassy over the years. But Peter Lee Vassy, I don't know what happened to him, but this man has one of the bright young men get an opportunity at the time when he moved off a contract. He get the opportunity to go on trials at that team in Germany. Can't remember them name, man. The team of Verna. Jay Winner, what's the team that team of Verna coming from? What's it? Leipzig. Yeah, Spicely Wasserman was in LA, man, in the MLS. And I don't know, man, because of laziness, I don't know. But what's the team that team of Verna usually play for coach? What's that team? The team is from Germany. I can't remember when Peter Lee Vassel, an agent called Peter Lee Vassel and tell him that he want him to go on a trials. And Peter Lee Vassel said to the agent at the time, him not in the mood right now. Him not in the mood right now, money more. I remember that. Red Bull Leipzig. Same team from same Red Bull people them own the club. And this man, he'd get the opportunity to win, to get a tryout in the German top league. And him said to the agent, I'm money more right now. I don't know what happened, but you know, sometimes young player them kind of lost him contract. He were out of a club, desperate time, and the agent see him and like how him play. And him reach out to him. Him reach out to Peter Lee Vassel, and Peter Lee Vassel said, why? Some money more they pay right now, and I'm not on a loan thing or go upon a child's thing, and believe you me, people. And at the time the Reggae Boyz thing was just roughing up. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Something wrong with Peter Lee versus Reggae Boyz fans. He's still young, talented player. But what Coach Karume always told me, Ryan, if you no plan for run, it no make no sense to play football. And that's why I like everything about Busy Atkins, that young man. All I want that young man to do, to go into the gym. Mr. Maxwell, Mr. Speed, if you're hearing this video, we need to make the young man go to the gym. Because I don't think Busy Atkinson can ready for 3 sessions a day. Look at him muscle. Look at him body structure. When you're playing professional football, you know, man, it ain't easy, you know, man. At 3 times a day, you're training, you know. I wonder if people understand what is professional football. When you play professional football, people, JT Taylor, welcome, man.
Yeah.
When you play professional football, Reggae Boyz fans, see? Busy Atkinson need to go in at the gym. I don't think him can manage 3 sessions a day. We say him working on it. Him better work on it fast as possible. You understand? Him need for go in at the gym. Him work hard, but I don't think him can manage 3 sessions a day. Yeah? When me I play Manning Cup, 6 o'clock in the morning, we're at chain. Yeah? And we're done by 8:30. Yeah? 2.5 hours. Eat breakfast, go back, go sleep. Wake up 12 o'clock in the afternoon, go to the gym. Done gym, 1 o'clock. Go back, go lay down back. Eat lunch and get up back. 3 o'clock and ready for 4 o'clock. Training when me I play for Excel. So that 3 sessions you do a day. 3 sessions. And you take your tablet them and you get to sleep. But when you go overseas, no matter how prepare you think and the work you are, a different kind of fitness when you go over there. So busy Atkins you need to go up on the sands, go in at the gym, go put on a little muscle. You see what them do Tyree Maggie in a World Cup qualify, them push him over and them bamboos him. And this is what me I tell the Jamaican club them when they need to make the player them go in at the gym. Need to get legs workout, need to get upper body. And they look at box food on there and give the man them that not gonna work. You have to give the man them proper food, cornmeal porridge. You know what I mean? Not no fried chicken. You see the Reggae Boyz team, and that's why I so disappointed in the Reggae Boyz team. Big World Cup qualifying at the morning, me see the man in my eat curry chicken and fried dumpling. Oh, what that? Where them a go with them thing, there, brother? That you can't even digest them thing. There. But Taylor, welcome, brother. How are you? A long time I haven't seen you, bro. Welcome back, man. You're mute.
Things
You're
right.
mute, JT.
Yeah. I've been just listening to the show the past couple of nights, man. I saw you saw my comment. You were on fire the other night. I love the passion, bro. You weren't when Alex calling you. I see that you didn't have time for the foolishness that night. There.
Yeah.
Me love that energy there. You make it, you see me. That's the same way I'm feeling, bro. The way you were expressing yourself that night. That's certain things you're not in the up a long talking anymore. It's time for business,
Business, bro.
business time. But Ryan, I haven't been on, and I hear a lot of people screaming about Shamar Nichols is not gonna be there. I know this for the Mexico game. I know you're talking about this game. We'll definitely touch on that. I don't think Jamaica will miss Shamar Nichols for this game. I'm actually glad Shamar Nichols is not coming in for this game. Um, because I think we have to have a new start. And you know what's happening to Shamar Nichols? He's finally feeling the pressure of moving to a new club. It's when you move to a new club, Ryan, and you're a striker, there's a higher pressure on you. Though Leon Bailey is a higher paid player, there's less pressure on Leon Bailey based on his position than Shamar Nichols. Because you know why? A winger can have a good game and he's still in the team. If you're a striker getting paid 11 million and you're not scoring, that's all people care about. You're not scoring. So
Striker
I
get
think
more pressure. That's why the big bucks go for them.
yeah. So I think Shamar Nicholson wants to get and for it will work out for Jamaica if Shamar Nicholson hits the ground running and he's in better form, then he comes in and play for Jamaica. As I said, we Shamar Nicholson plays club football and Boza plays international football. We get two players. For some reason, Shamar Nicholson plays differently at his club. He seems to be on
The
fire.
system build around him at him club.
Yes, and this is the real test for Shamar Nichols. I
Yeah.
think this is the test of his life. I think this is it, and I think that's what it is. I think he doesn't want to potentially go out there and get injured, after getting this big contract and getting injured for Jamaica. So I think he wants to go in there and actually prove himself and show that he's worth what they paid for him.
Yeah, but why the first Shamar not coming and everybody say him not good? Him not for day night team. Why you think that first come up? Where everybody?
I don't think nobody thinks Shamar Nicholson shouldn't be in the team. I think people think that Shamar Nicholson shouldn't be on the field when he's not contributing. I think that's the issue. Theodore Whitmore is the one who made Shamar Nicholson get all this bad publicity because he had the player out there when you had two other competent striker on the bench where it wasn't working for him.
When I
It's not
use
Shamar
Theodore way
Nicholson's
anymore, we
fault.
use such man.
Such man, yes, such man should have just basically the player switch it up a bit. And Paul Hall, Ryan, I'm so excited for this Peru game. You have no idea. I'm already looking online. I was like, where I'm gonna stream the game. I'm so excited for this Peru game. You have no idea.
You think we should change the formation? Different coach change the formation going into the rest of set of game there?
Yeah, we definitely need to change the formation. Even if we don't change the formation,
Yeah,
we have to have a different formation while going forward and a
yeah,
different shape defending to get
yeah.
out more out of our players. We can't line up in this basic 4-4-2, and football is just not there anymore, and I think Paul Hall has been in enough football seminars to know where football is going. Football now is about the press. I just watched the first half with Manchester United, 76% position, yet Brentford had the bulk of the opportunities because Brentford, they're defending, they're putting a lot of players behind the ball on the when they're defending, but when they're attacking, they're also getting a lot of players moving forward. And there's 5 Danish players playing for Brentford. I
My
think
boy coming in. My boy going in to play for Brentford too. That guy dropped down at the Euro. What's his name?
that's
Is
I
that
think
you see how coach a look? He going to add something because he's very good at dead ball and creating for him if they
yeah.
can get the signing over the line. And
It's,
Suarez going to Aston Villa here too.
Yo, Aston Villa is shaping up to be a really good. I think a lot of people. I think. Listen, I never like Ryan when a player is in form. When Coutinho was at Liverpool, I thought it was a bad move for him going to Barcelona.
Yeah.
You see, when you end up in a team where they're trying to have an all-star team of 11, certain players, it's gonna affect them. That's what's affecting Sancho right now at Manchester United. Certain players, it's better when they're on a team that's maybe missing 2 more star player. You get more out of a Coutinho at Aston Villa. I think this man is gonna shine at Aston Villa big time.
Most definitely.
Ericsson, yes. So that's gonna be 7 Danish players on Brentford now,
The
because you know
coach
the
is
owner.
Danish, right?
Yes, and the owner of the club is he owns North Sjælland in Denmark, and another top flight club in Denmark as well.
Okay, so the chemistry, the chemistry. But what you think happening with your boy still? We know a Jamaican thing with the pan, but Sancho, how
Yeah,
him get so bad overnight, brother?
Sancho, Ryan. As I said, this year when I tried out for a third division team, I quickly realized that some of the time it's not about your fundamentals, it's all about your confidence. You see, if you're not confident, it's like you don't even remember how to play football. I swear to you, I see days where I got more confident, I just start running at players with the football. And I think confidence is affecting Marcus Rashford and Jaden Sancho. Ilanga is a Swedish talent. I think he's the spark in Manchester United right now. I think Rashford is gonna find it hard to get rid of him because he's a big star in Sweden, and he's gonna take that lift because he's hungry. He's running at players. And I just think Sancho doesn't have the confidence anymore. And I think Cristiano Ronaldo helped to destroy that dressing room as well with his star, that whole bravado that he brings to the team.
But last night, me if I watch last night show, Bridging, we were talking like I call Coach Boris Johnson. We were talking about our opportunity for qualify for the World Cup, and I said, Ryan, we can kiss that bye bye. You think it's over, Taylor?
I didn't agree with him, but it was an amazing show. I like what he when you guys spoke about the under 17s and
Yeah, he's a big fan of that.
but I think we can qualify if I think we can qualify if we win against Mexico, because I think the wind will be in Jamaica's sail if we beat Mexico. Because it will also give the English based players more of a drive to want to play for Jamaica as where we are right now. Because I still think we can beat Mexico at home, but I just don't hope that we think that we need to let the game come to us, Ryan. We need to go for the game. We need to be the team who's trying to get all over the Mexicans, not wait till the Mexicans make a mistake, because they're very good on the football. So if Paul Hall, based on how Paul Hall has been speaking about the way he wants to play, I think if we approach the game like that, I can see Jamaica beating Mexico 2-1 in that game.
Most definitely. I just want to see. I just want to see how, especially this game, I want to see how impact Paul Hall can make on this team, because good coach, them first game, them second game, you see them identity what they're trying to do. Even if it no work out, how it's supposed to work out, and them they get the result, but they see a little bit of identity how they want to play. I would love to see Paul Hall like to high press and stuff. Even that Mexico game in the national stadium, if we can press them, not
Mhm.
saying we must press them and run out of gas, and then Mexico run over winner in the next 15, 20 minutes. I'm just saying we're pressing and we'll do it the right and proper way because Mexico don't used to this small pitch in Kingston, Jamaica. They don't used to this car park pitch. That because that's how they call our pitch, bro. Them say them want part, they won't even park them car on the pitch in the national stadium. That's how bad the stadium is, bro. JT.
Yeah. I think when people are worried, like people need to understand when you're playing pressing football, you can't press for 90 minutes. You
No,
press you press in you press in different segments. There's times when you can control the football without pressing or get your players to do more zone marking if you're not gonna press as much so the players can get back their legs under them and you do zone marking. But when that happens, you have to have players, Ryan, who is able to sustain possession of the football when they get it, because you're
yeah,
not going to be able to rest if every time you get the football, you turn it over immediately. So it's very important. Listen, Paul Hall, to me, I said it to you, Ryan, from the Gold Cup that if we lost the first three games, I keep repeating it, and Paul Hall got the job, then Jamaica would have qualified. Eventually, we waited till we got 8 games in before Paul Hall got the job. No, I think Paul Hall has the perfect group of players to experiment with what he's trying to do with the senior team, because he has a lot of raw talent, he has a lot of fringe players, and he has a lot of hungry players. No, the players who are gonna be out there on the pitch for Paul Hall is the players who pick up on his philosophy the quickest. It's the players who are able to take in his instructions. That's the ones who are gonna play. So it's gonna be we're gonna immediately see Paul Hall's impact on this team on what he wants to do, because Paul Hall is not gonna start you, Ryan, if you're not taking the instruction of how he wants to play. So because he doesn't know a lot of these players. So he's gonna say, okay, this player understands what I'm trying to do,
yeah.
and then you're gonna get out there in the park. Busy Atkinson, as I said, remember I told you to go look up the player a long time ago. You say, yeah, man, JT, me I go check him out. I know you never check out the player.
Oh,
No, Busy Atkinson
no,
from them
man, me check
guys.
him out, man.
Okay,
And
all
that's
right.
why me I tell you, say, more want him put on a little bit more body. You know what I mean? Go in at the gym, eat up the food, get him tablet, get him rest. Because when him go overseas, sometimes them change 3 times a day. And
He
sometimes if you don't have your body mentally strong, physical, you will break down. And remember, I'm still young. And remember, I'm very small. So for him to put on a little bit of muscle. Like when I see
Raheem Sterling. He's a
Rhyme
similar.
Sterling. You saw Rhyme Sterling frame. Look at him frame.
I think Busy Atkinson is gonna be okay as to where he is right now because of this, Ryan. His height. You see
Yeah.
those kind of players when they use their speed to get in front of you, they put defenders in a very complicated spot.
Situation.
Yeah, because you know have to figure out, do I foul the player and or how do I get back around him? And you're not gonna get around him so easily. What I love about Busy Atkins, watching him last season was this. Ryan, he's instrumental in the build-up play while attacking. And when the football is turned over, you find him in his 18-yard box defending.
Mm.
So that tells me he's an end-to-end player. He has a high engine and he's gonna run hard. I want him to end up in the squad for the Mexico game, because I still remember what the caller said the night. The caller said, JT, when they depend them foolish day, busy Atkins, I don't know, time for experiment. You remember the caller the night
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah.
I,
Couple,
I'm
a couple
yeah.
months, a couple weeks, no, a couple months.
Him a go eat him words. You know why? Why I would want to see a busy Atkinson maybe coming off the bench for Mexico game. I don't think the Mexicans would ever plan for a player that they don't know about. And a player like that with raw talent, Ryan, it's they can hurt you, because a lot of times when coaches go into games, they plan for the marquee players on paper that they think are the big players. And when you have a player like that, sometimes you don't know what to expect from him. So I would love for him to have a good I hope he trains very well and he end up starting in the game to get enough playing time against Peru. That's what I'm hoping.
Most definitely. So people, what said you guys down in the comment section? Big up to Coach Karomi and Anyway that sports talking about Greg Lee pick up injury and Leon Moore picking up injured. Oh my god, bro. And then Kemar Roof, a lot of speculation coming out of Rangers. They're forcing him to retire from international football.
That's just the media. That's just the media. I don't think it came from the organization.
Yeah, but
Uh,
someone from the organization leak it. Remember that so them story they start in a meeting if we in a better position. Even the Shamas Chicken Nickel say situation. If we the second or third, you think all of these clubs were rowing across the world now about Jamaican player. You think they would have making up so much nice? Them player would definitely with players
playing.
have a chance to play in the World Cup, and that going to either them get more club looking upon them and stuff, more revenue and thing.
Yeah.
We sitting way down in there, brother, and when some of these clubs looking at the situation and say, why are you going to play for Jamaica? Cannot qualify. Some of the clubs that we're looking at they will look at it at this way sometime, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was afraid of. I said that to you early on with Mikel Antonio. I said if it comes down to a point where Jamaica needs to win their next 5 games and Mikel Antonio is getting pressured from the club, it can be a thing where we don't end up getting Mikel Antonio to come and play. And that was one of my fears. That's why I thought getting rid of such man, as you said, was important early on. However, I think Mikel Antonio, Andre Gray, if those two strikers are healthy, I think those are 2 players that can get the job done for us with a strike force, even without Kemar Roof. I just think that, listen, Ryan, I don't think that we were outplayed based on not having talent, bro. It came down to the way we set up the team and how we were playing. Look how terrible Jamaica was, and we still haven't lost in the last 4 games. So that tells you that it's not like these teams are so much better than us. It's that we did have a way how we were playing and how we planned to score goals. That's it. So I think if we have the right players on the pitch, we can win these games.
Yeah. And this is the thing. This is the thing what Coach Carol may say. When we play in Mexico, Costa Rica versus Panama, that's going to be a game. And if you notice, I them 4 team here on down third and second and fourth, So it between Costa Rica, Jamaica, them 4 team that run on down for the third and the fourth spot. So how it look now? Pints
I
are
think,
dropping now.
yeah, that's
So
what I'm
we have
saying.
to
A lot of these games don't really bother me much if we don't win the Mexico game, because if we win the Mexico game, Panama has to beat Jamaica. That's the thing in Ryan. The Mexico Jamaican fans, Reggae Boy fans, we don't need to look past the Mexico game. There's no look. The Mexico game is a World Cup finals game for Jamaica. That's it. There's no looking forward from that game. Because if you look at this, for Costa Rica to go through, they're gonna have to beat Jamaica. If we beat Mexico, Panama has to beat us to go through. So the job at hand is Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. That's it. We just have to focus on Mexico. And you know what's exciting, Ryan? Paul Hall has a group of hungry players going to Peru to play. I always believe,
option.
yes, I always believe that that was one of the things that Tapa did, that such man did wrong. He stopped trying to upgrade the team, Ryan. He just said, these are my favorite players whom I'm friends with, and I'll just add on some players. I think what Paul Hall is doing, I love what Paul Hall said. Paul Hall said, I need 11 players to play against Mexico. So he's not even narrowing it down to 23, because Paul Hall knows. He knows if he has the right player, he's going to beat Mexico. That's it. He not care about no 23 or how loaded him bench be, because he's not trying to win the game off the bench. Paul Hall is trying to win the game from the whistle. And I love that attitude.
Yeah. So Coach Karim say Panama just not them next 3 game going to be crucial too. And they playing a lot of practice game, you know.
Yeah.
They
Panama,
have a
yes.
Danish coach. They have a lot of practice game in these friendly. They play against Peru. And I think they're going to play against Colombia tomorrow too.
Ryan, this is so funny, and I hate giving myself credit, but you remember when the Gold Cup, I kept saying to you, the team that's gonna be the problem for us was who?
Panama.
I said that
Let
to
me
you,
take
Ryan.
this caller, JT.
Go ahead.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, you're mute.
Ryan.
Yes, sir. Good evening, man.
All right, greetings, boss. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
All right, boss. Yeah, man, I just wanted to say I listened to an interview from Mr. Paul Hall, former international, and you know, whether the man right or wrong, just listening to a coach give out in philosophy, how him see the game, how him see with qualification hopes, how him see him job as a Reggae Boyz coach, it really gives you a different feeling. So why it's a while I never really hear certain man or such man, as you say, give you a view for how him see the team and where him try to go. And just as fans to hear that, it big.
Yes, man. May I hear you?
Yeah, man, as fans it big because the man like we know about the football, we can break it down tactically, which players technically up to the standard. But for your average fan, them just really want to hear a coach where look like him have an idea. And I think that's what we was missing. We are missed the vibes. And when I say vibes, I mean like the kind of personality where
the coach, because the coach give you that give the fans, you know, the fans feed off the coach, you know, especially the leading up to the game.
Yes, and anybody who play football before knows that besides your own self, the man who give you all the confidence is the coach. And the coach have to give the player the confidence, the coach have to give the nation the confidence, him have to exude. And for those who old enough to remember Rene Samois, the man couldn't even really talk English well, I know him first language, but the man that doing best to communicate with the nation in a way where him can get the man board on the thing. And a man like Tapa, where Tapa speaks very good English, Tapa can talk Patois good as well. So me not really hear that. Paul, I'll come with him little, you know, his Cockney accent or whatever you want to call it, but he's putting it out there, and Jamaicans are understanding him well. People in the diaspora are understanding him well. And I'm sure with the players, the same thing, the player them understand him too.
Most definitely, man. So you're happy going into this Versailles campaign. What do you think about our chances? Because listen to you say you're happy. The coach give you a different type of feelings and stuff. You think him can pull it off?
Yeah, the coach give me a better vibes, but I won't say happy, boss. None of we can afford to be happy right now, but me feel like we have a chance. And we are Jamaican, you know, so we have the best striker in the league, which is Antonio.
Yeah.
We have one of the best outside winger in the league as well. And we have a pretty good defender who just signed with Miami FC. And we have the best goalie in CONCACAF. So the pieces are there. The pieces are there. All we need now are the right vibes, the confidence, and a system. Whether it's a 4-4-2, a 3-5-2, a 4-3-3, I don't really care. But I want to see a system where if we are playing a 4-3-3, I want to see the wingers them are pinching on defense, and I want to see them expand on offense. I want to see the center forward. Any system. I want to know what we are playing or how we are trying to play.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. So anything more you want to add to the show before we get back to Taylor?
One more thing, you know, I just want to say, where you are doing, and when man like military are doing, some of the man them I am sports, where you know I do, you know, really, you might not understand the man in the diaspora how that important to we where love the football like how you love the football, but you give it the platform to really express yourself and how I try for the thing. So we just want to say much respect on that as well. That's
yes, man, and big up yourself, man. You're calling from Canada, right?
No, I'm gonna call from New York next to Canada, but we go school side of Canada still, so we usual close.
All right, Bridget. Enough love and respect, man. Appreciate the support and the love. Seeing, brother.
Always me hygiene as a old baller myself. Keep doing your thing, Rasta.
All right, enough respect, man.
Yes, I.
All right. Valid point, the caller said Taylor. And that's the thing where we were crying out for, as you said earlier on. I remember when you just come on the Ryan LFC show, you say, our biggest problem is such man, and I just wish them do it like 2 more game. Like we have 8 more game to have a better chance, Bridging. Because we haven't win a game at home. No team in CONCACAF ever win 6 games straight. Jamaica have to make history, brother. Have to
Yeah,
history again.
And for me, Ryan, is even if we don't qualify for the World Cup and we compete, it's enough for me because I think the damage has already been done. I think Paul Hall basically basically them give him a pressure if he push up a hill. It's a big job they give Paul Hall, but
Yeah.
I rather go into this last set of games with Paul Hall being an inspiration. I just saw that the Jamaican bobsled team qualify for the Winter Olympics again, and this is the spirit of Jamaica, bro. We need people who inspire us. I said such man didn't have a communication with the fans, so we was a division between all of us. We weren't on board with what he was doing, and he just said I felt like him watch Ryan LFC channel more time and say watch all the squad that him have up. We make sure we not start them player there. Like me just feel like it was a spiting thing, Ryan. Like it was like a spiting thing. But enough 2022. I was, as I said, I don't want to
To
dwell
do
on
well and such, man.
yeah,
But
because Paul Hall is the man.
But what you hear about this rumor again, where somebody from the Football Federation saying the boss, my legend,
Who that?
apply for the job.
Okay.
What you feel about John Barnes knocking on the door, brother?
All right. You see, I was listening to your show.
You want him apartheid? Would you want him apartheid with Paul Hall and Dan Burton?
Yeah,
Because
man.
if you have a clique of them and a team of them in a Virgin, I believe one man not supposed to have. I believe we're supposed to have a. When we look on Jurgen Club coaching staff, Virgin, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
Where you feel? Just
this is my problem with where because I heard what you said about the John Barnes not take no talk, which me respect that, Ryan. But what I'm afraid of is that the game has evolved a little bit past where John Barnes is as a coach currently. I feel like Paul Hall is more involved in football right now, and he has an idea of what most clubs are doing and what most teams are doing. I don't know how up to speed John Barnes is on the current state of football and how football is evolving. Not to say John Barnes wouldn't be a great coach or a great motivator. As we know, he has unfinished business with Jamaica. But I think Paul Hall, for me, the upside and for Jamaican players is higher having Paul Hall because Paul Hall is in the system in the UK as far as sourcing young talent. And I think Paul Hall, just like when Jurgen Klinsmann came to the United States, went to the United States, and then you start seeing more players going overseas. I think
Europe,
this is a thing where I want to see with Paul Hall. I think that can help to help our team to progress a bit more. So John Barnes, not saying he's not a good coach. I would want Paul Hall even to coach the under-20s, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't mind Paul Hall and John Barnes as a team. One is the technical director and one is the coach for the senior team. I think that could work as well.
I understand. Cause I remember when Klinsmann go to America, and the man this up some of the MLS player, the man I said, listen, if you want to compete, you have to go play amongst the best player them. And the football the football, I don't know what them call it in the United States, like how we call the Football Federation. When Klinsman make that thought, the people them vex in America. I said him at this the MLS league. And but after that statement, they realized that the more United States player, young player need to go abroad.
Yeah,
And look at when I listen to some of the fan channel, them say the success of America right now.
Is
Our
Jurgen Klinsmann?
Klinsman come and do the work, the groundwork. Him probably not qualify for the World Cup and get the success, but the groundwork when him do, just like when our former 98 head coach were here, when we go to Youth World Cup and stuff, it make impact. You understand? And open the gate for some of the youngsters them. So Thompson, if you want to call in the number is right on the stream. I don't know. Sometimes people miss the number, but that's the number you can call into the show. But if you want to join the panel, you even can send me a message on WhatsApp and I send you the link. I just don't like put my link down in the comment section. I don't.
United States never used to beat teams 3-3 goals until Klinsmann became the coach.
Attacking.
United States would lose games also, but either they lost or they won, and that's my kind of coach. Me not love draw football game. Draw football game is when you're having a bad day. Either you win or you lose. Either them outplay you or you outplay them. That's my philosophy in football. As I said,
draw thing.
when me say in the Gold Cup, me say such man can't draw our way to the World Cup. And look, be a draw game. Like everything I said, it was what happened. It played out exactly what I said. I said his best result was a draw because he's too conservative. We sat back and hope to catch teams on the counter attack. The most you're gonna get when you do that, Ryan, is draw games because you're gonna have to get lucky. You're gonna have to get lucky to win games, unless you have a philosophy like a Jurgen Klinsmann, where him say either you beat me or me beat you, I saw you win football game.
When last we scored 3 goals in a match against a good opponents. I'm not talking about Caribbean team. Good opponents. So let's go for this caller. Teacher, good evening, sir. Welcome, man. I haven't give you a call back the other day, but I am live now, so.
I know you're busy. I sent you a picture about John Barnes' father with a Jamaica national team with Anthony Hill, his brother-in-law, John Barnes' uncle, and some other Jamaican national players, and including my captain, George Thompson.
Yeah.
I just sent you that.
All right.
So,
So,
that is something.
See the picture. So, you want Paula to get the job full time, or it sounds like he's a John Barnes fan, you know.
Well, listen, I don't see why John wants to come back. But Paul all is present to the coach, and I would support him until the worst come. Remember, Paul also have an influence to bring in the English players. Not that John living in England too. I know John personal.
Yeah.
From a little boy. But Paul is involved with Queen's Park Rangers right now.
Yeah.
So he's more familiar with the players, the younger players, than John Barnes.
Yeah.
I think for right now, you should allow Paul to do the things in the future and see what happens, see what it brings.
Mm-hmm.
Then if that don't work, you can bring in Rene Simone or John Barnes or whoever. But if John come, they go have to pay John, and John is a strict guy. John is like his daddy, very strict. So he's a different individual.
Okay.
But I would support Paul Hall for right now.
So Paula and people, this person who's speaking is Speedy, Devon Speedy. Family is on the phone speaking. So I hope Devon can put in some good performance in this upcoming World Cup qualifiers.
Yes, I also wish him the very best. He's gonna always play and try to play his best because he's interested in playing good for Jamaica and to try and get him a good contract also.
Yeah.
So he's going to play with all his heart. I wish him the best.
Okay.
Now, I just touched this since I called you. The Jamaica team, Mr. Nicholson probably won't play. But I understand if he doesn't. It's probably one of two folds. He's either a disciple of Whitmore or he's a disciple of the contract he signed because the next day he have a game to play for Russia, for the Russian team.
Mm-hmm.
And you got sometimes you have to put club in front of country because he signed a big contract with them and he's getting money.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to look at all those things, There might be one or two more players who might not play too. But there are sufficient players between the British players and the Jamaican players that will be able to put a good showing in Peru. As far as the Mexico game is playing in Jamaica, I still give them a chance to win. Not because I'm Jamaican, but because I know of the squad of players that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they can win in Jamaica. But I'd love to see Andrew Holness put some crowd in there and give everybody a mask.
Full up the stadium and give everybody a mass.
Yes. So we can support the Jamaica squad. They would feel better in the stadium and the possibility that they can win 2-0.
True. But you're saying that beating Mexico 2-0, you seeing how qualify for the World Cup? Give me an honest start. Too late?
No. To be honest with you, they're not going to qualify. That is my thought. And I'm going to talk to you about this 3 months' time when the tournament is over. That everybody will see whether I knew what I was saying or I was talking nonsense. I'm not going to make any excuse if they qualify. There's no excuse for me. I'm just wrong.
Yeah.
But they're not going to qualify because there's so many different countries. But they can win 3 games. At least I can give them 3 games. They can win Honduras. They can win Costa Rica. And Honduras, Costa Rica, and was it Panama? I said somebody else.
El Salvador.
Games.
El Salvador.
El Salvador. They can win those 3 games.
Yeah.
If they play well enough, playing together, they can win those 3 games. But 5 games is a task. But if they win 5 games, they have a chance to play in that tournament whereby if they win that game between Australia and some other people, they would still get to Dubai. So, I wish them the best of everything. I would love to see them do well. But you start the race off bad, so you finish bad. You got to get out with a gun. You got to get out early. You got to have your head down so you can beat the wind. Raise it up at the 40 yards and sprint home. So, I'm worried about them. I wish I could do something to help them.
No man, you need to give Speedy that energy, man, for non-stop running.
I talked to him about that. I try to encourage him because he's a ball player. I don't say to him nothing about them not qualifying. I don't talk to him like that. But he's a player.
Yeah.
I don't talk to him. I'm talking to you like that.
Ryan, tell the caller he's not hearing me, but tell him that I want to give you a message to give Speedy through
How
him.
he should continue using both feet. How he should come back and defend early, distribute it early, and him get a chance outside here to kick the goal.
Yeah.
Come back and fight.
My guest giving you information to give Speedy Williams, my co-host.
Yes. What I need him to know is, Ryan, Speedy Williams is getting rid of the football too quickly, so he's not giving himself time to see.
Just a second, I'm going to deliver the message to you. I'm not hearing you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell him that Speedy Williams is getting rid of the football too many times, too quick, too early, and then he's putting the defenders under pressure. If he tends to hold on to the football a bit longer and be more aware of his position on the pitch, he will see that he has more outlets. I think that's one of the things that's holding Speedy Williams back. He's making the safe pass back to the defenders too early, and then it putting the defenders under pressure. Yes. So let him know that.
Speedy, Speedy too.
Mhm.
So my core was saying that Speedy Williams game, him say him is a okay player, but the problem we have with Speedy Williams, whenever him get the football, he like to pass it quick enough. More than if him take one or few more seconds on the ball to make the right pass, it would be a better. But whenever him pass the ball, him always a look for the safe pass. As
Yes.
what JT Taylor said, why Speedy always looking for the safe pass? And he's a midfielder.
Okay. Well, I have an answer for that. I'm not going to take, speak for Speed Williams. I'm going to speak for football. If you anticipate or premeditate before you get the ball,
Okay.
you go bounce it early, open up the field. At the same time, you trail the play to see if your teammate or teammates can use it. They can give it back to you for you to recreate. And at the same time, if they lose it, for you to defend. So your job is to give it up early.
Yeah.
If your early bird catches the worm, if you give it up early, you have a chance to get it back, and your teammates have a chance to get it early. Nothing wrong with that. Now, at the same time, like he said, you probably can. You dribble to make space. You don't just dribble to dribble.
Yes.
The only time you dribble is to make space.
Yes.
So that your players can move in positions, get themselves open so you can give out the ball to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So sometimes I don't know if Speedy know when to dribble.
When to
from when to give it
pass.
up early.
Mhm.
Okay. Because, his former coach, Burtis Bell, Jackie Bell and Vernon was my good friends. We played together some weekends and all that. Good friends. I even helped Tivoli Gardens to come here. That's how close we were. But I'm going to criticize Burtis. And I hope he's listening. They does not coach the game in a complete manner. So those players suffer certain things. They lack playing defense. They lack using the field. But he always got talent because he's from STGC. From I was a baby until now, the light blues always have talent. So on most occasions, they will win with talent. But you need to dress out those players by teaching all of them how to play defense. They had a centre back 2 years ago who I helped to went to University of Maine. He's from Montego Bay. He was playing with Cornwall first. I'm not going to call name. I helped him to get to the University of Maine. He's there now. And he's doing very well. The one that played 3% back for St. George's College Manning Cup team. I'm sure most of you know who he is.
Who's here?
It's, that's what, 2019, 2019, 2020. The St. George's College 3% back. Came from Montego Bay, Cornwall College.
I don't remember that
He
name.
was the assistant coach at Cornwall. I'm gonna give it up that way. His daddy was one of the assistant coaches at Cornwall. Good family ties, good ball player. Came to Burtis Bell, played there for the 2 seasons, and did well. He's at University of Maine and he's doing well there. But the problem is, like I said, those players, Taxi Lawrence, Speedy Williams, they didn't get the proper coaching of complete player, how to play defense at St. George's College. I guess there was so much talent there, Burtis played a
Taxi didn't went to St. George's College though.
Well, where were you? Exeter, where did you go?
He go to DQ and then from DQ to Harborview Football Club and then
Okay, I think it was
overseas.
Percy that coached him, so that's why I mixed that up.
Yeah.
Eitzman.
Iceman coach him at
That's how I
Holy
mixed it up.
Family.
Yeah, because Eitzman was my friend and Eitzman watched me play.
Yeah.
Because I'm like 2 years old and Eitzman.
Yeah.
So I understand that part, the mixing up. But when those players don't get complete coaching, they learn in their later days that the game is about defense. If you cannot defend your door, your gate, your yard, you ain't gonna survive. People will come in there and do what they want to. So those players now, like Speedy, them is learning now that defense is so important. It's sending the ball forward, You don't go forward. You just go 7, 10, 12, 15 yards and you come back. You send the ball, let the ball do the work. But you have the responsibility of giving it up early. So you can get it back. Because we all give it up to get it again, You try to treat other people good that God bless you and give you back the blessing because it's a blessing that you really want. And that's life. Football is life. So it's good for him to give it up early. We hope that when he give it up early, he make a good pass. He played with Grant and, those other guys. Those guys are good players. There was one there to name, I think, Morris or Morrison, the one that played on speed right side. He was a very good player. I don't know why nobody don't see him anymore. And I will always cry about Amari Bell. I don't see why Amari Bell had to go away, but somebody loves Speedy more than him, so they got rid of him. But he should have been there, because those players are very valuable.
Amari Bell. The reason why Amari Bell, I think more Amari Bell where he's supposed to come to the national team. The team booked the ticket on that day, and then decide say him now come. And the man him say, yo, you have to pay for come for the next day. The addition, and him decide say him now pay because last time him come, the man him buy ticket and him don't come. And the thing waste. So the man him say, listen, you have to put the money to buy the rest will buy the thing to come. Which in my opinion, I think that's his fair and thing.
It's fair because you in my money, you're making money, it's fair, no problem with that.
So from that he decide, I don't know, that make him no come. So sometimes these players, man, when we realize even the Anthony Grant situation, these players put in a lot of pressure on the player them, and we can't blame the club, brother. We can't blame the club. You understand? At the end of the day, the JFF, them not enough neither.
Yes.
People respect winner. We not qualify for a major tournament. If we not qualify, that not me to the United States. Or not me to Canada and Mexico and them team there. Why are Jamaica alone it at me to?
Yes.
Because them no respect who not gonna World Cup. We have to start to earn respect by consistent qualify for tournament. And that's how people respect you. So
I agree with you. You have to work hard.
Yeah, and then the JFF now help themselves the situation neither. Things that man them now even come out for help the player them. But make something bad. Yeah, all of them are run at come and attack. Oh, JFF it's too much now, man.
To tear down the fence. They're always there to tear down the fence, but there's no one to strengthen it, And that's always the problem.
The JFF asleep, bro.
Blame somewhere else. They also want to put the blame somewhere else instead of stand the responsibility. But like I said before, and I don't mean any harm to anyone. I mean everybody good. I'm an old fellow who lived around here a long time. God help me and people help me. I wish them the very best. But they're not going to be there for long.
Okay, let's hope so, man. But anyway, I will catch up with you. I'm going to tune up back the get in a few more call and stuff and things. So me catch up with you, see?
But pay attention to the thing I sent to you.
Yeah, man, me see it.
All right.
Bro, these pictures back in the days, man. How comes you have these pictures?
Yeah. Well, I'm old, and that's when the time when I played. Remember?
Yeah, I know, man, but the picture still showing properly, man.
Well, you can blow it up. You have technology. You can put that in your computer, and you'll see everything just like I will see, and you'll see the names and everything.
Okay.
But,
all right.
It's memories and it's history.
All right. Enough respect, man. Look later.
Your coach know all those players to call, bro. Him know all those players.
Okay.
He was about 10 years old at the time, but he know all those players. Anyhow, I want to thank you for your time. Take care of yourself. God bless you. And I hope to talk to you within the next 3 months. But we hope that Jamaica can win against Mexico.
Okay.
God bless you.
You too, man.
Yes, Ryan. That's my favorite call already for 2022. This man sounds he has a lot of clarity in what he's saying. These are the people that I can sit down and listen to talk about football. I don't know who he is. Just like I explained the Speedy thing, and he basically explained it in another way, and he just solved the equation. He said it correctly, Ryan. He said Speedy needs to know when to dribble. And that's what I was saying to you, Ryan. Speedy is playing too safe, Ryan. And as soon as he makes that quick pass to get it back, he then put our defenders under pressure, where sometimes he needs to just take that extra touch, know
Take a look
aware,
at Jivre move,
yeah,
shift.
shift, know where you are on the pitch and move into the space and open up the game. But Speedy just gets it, knock it to the defenders and close down the team. He closes down the play, and his passes are negative passes. Maybe he has a high passing percentage, but it's a negative passing percentage to me. And
More
the guy,
forward pass, brother.
yes,
Probably how the coach, because me remember Genie Roland, the role that Jurgen Klopp give him is to retain that ball. Don't give away the football. So probably the role that what the coach giving.
but we're not telling Speedy to give away the football either. We're telling him to make better, to know where he's on the pitch with the football, and not to put the team under pressure while not giving the football away.
But Taylor, me realize with such man with this team, we don't have enough triangle, brother. At the
Yeah,
first football team I watch, we don't have a lot of triangle pass. Where is the
yeah, yeah.
triangle? And this come down to how many small side is game you play. 4 against 2 in 2, man in the middle. You pass in the ball, you're angry,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
move.
yeah, yeah.
When you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
enough of that with the Reggae Boys team, everybody stand up when we get the ball.
It's because, Ryan, we don't press with the diamond or the triangle. Because what my coach used to teach me is like when you press with the triangle or the diamond, when you win the football, you always have two options. You have two players with you to get the football, and then you knock it in short spaces. But we don't press. We press with one player at a time. So we're not able to build up that diamond or that triangle play to where players get it, and he has two options. Because if you press with a triangle, Ryan, you have two options, including yourself at all times. But we don't press correctly, so you're gonna hard to see the triangle build up out there. I
Most
think under Paul Hall we will see these things, Ryan. Under Paul
bro,
Hall we'll
it's
see it.
very
I think
important
so.
to have triangle passes, man. We need to see triangle passes and we need to see people coming for the football. Too
But
many times we're kicking it.
Ryan, yeah, have a early morning tomorrow. Had to just jump on with you. You know I'm gonna be on with you with the game for Peru. If you're on, I
Most
will be
definitely,
on.
man. I will
Yes,
be on tomorrow.
yes, I'll be on with you tomorrow, and you know that's gonna be an all nighter with us. With that one, we have a lot to talk about football. So bless up the fans, them, and I will keep listening. All right,
All right, no respect, man. Look
all
later.
right. Blessings,
Yeah.
Ryan. All right, peace.
So big up to JT Taylor for coming in and think. So get a few missed calls. So let's give back the call back the people them and let's see what's going to happen, guys. But more triangle pass we need. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Big up Ryan, big up JT. Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
What's your name?
we did a call in earlier. Oh, the name Dre, man. Just call me Dre. Thompson.
Tamsi, okay.
Yeah. So basically, you guys touch on a lot of good points. Well, not good points, but good conversations leading up to where we are right now with Speedy.
Yeah.
We spoke about the current Jamaica team, the game in Peru and stuff like that. And I'm afraid I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit on a few things you said, if you don't mind, Ryan and JT. So while I was listening to the program, I had the YouTube video of watching the full 90 of that Peru Panama game, and boy, when I tell you that Panama team only had 2 starters from the World Cup squad, I mean it. I had my laptop up. I look at the names on the bench. Cooper and Quintero, those were the only 2. And that team would them run Peru red. That Peru squad played Argentina maybe a couple months ago and give them a run to them money. That same squad there. We in for a rough time down at Panama. We not talk about the Peru game. We not talk about the one game let's be honest with them. The one game, we feel like we have to just get that one there up. That Panama team, they nah give it that the victory they done at Panama. That team was amazing. It literally just don't turn up at the game. Amazing team. The team was so well oiled. Peru was good enough, but they couldn't manage Panama without the regulars. That game ended 1-1. We in for a rough time, trust me.
So only 2 key players missing for Panama.
2 key players playing. Under Cooper and Midfield, the number 19. In flashy man, in what's it?
Okay.
Slim one, and the most slow one.
So they have. So basically, what you're saying, Panama have most of them player.
I am saying that most of Panama's players, the starters, they were not playing in that squad.
Oh, they're not playing.
They were not playing. That was like a C or a B squad.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, I found maybe like 3 or 4 names that were on the bench for the previous World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
The rest of them that were on the bench were like brand new players.
Yeah. I probably have to go check it and see if what the age group of them play. Because Panama always have good young players and them have a good league in Panama.
Trust me, man. All right, so we wrap up for that. So the whole John Barnes versus Paul Hall situation. And I'm sorry, I mentioned I was going to backtrack. But John Barnes, to JT's point, he has been out of football for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And it's not one of those situations where you can, make the comparison to how it's like riding a bike. So much has changed over the years when it comes down to coaching and tactic. And, I have to agree with JT. Paul Hall is the right man for the job. He is in it. He has been in it for the last almost a decade, right? I'm not sure when he started at QPR where he was before that. But, Paul Hall is just the man for the job right now. You understand? So, bringing John Barnes into the equation is just like a fairy tale, bro. We don't have any time for that. You know what I mean? Like John Barnes, did his thing, and yes, we had a great Liverpool legend, coaching. But in my opinion, bringing back John Barnes right now that would be a step back. We need a forward-thinking coach. We need one of them. When you say JT, one of them Danish coach there.
Danish JT Taylor gone, I'm saying gone go.
I'm gone.
Yeah,
okay,
but him probably listen still.
Him listen, okay. Well, yeah, man. So I just there's some of in terms of the whole Paul Hall, John Barnes situation. It just that I just a fairy tale thing that. We spoke about Speedy just now. Again, Speedy improve. Maybe too little, too late, but I agree with. I share the same sentiments with some of what was discussed. He can, release the ball. He tends to release the ball a little bit too early sometimes, and it does pressure our defense. And I would love to see him be more of a driving type midfielder. I know him have the ability can do it, man. I'm watching from Miami FC. Like, the reason why I'm watching USL, just to see him on Lamar Walker. So, I think he can improve in that part of his game. But you just need a coach, a different kind of coaching ideas that tell us some different things. To me, based on the interview them when we listen to Paul, not care what nobody wants to say. All right, fine, he well spoken and, almost sound politician-like. But Paul Hall know what him do that. Them man, they've been there and done that. That's what I'm saying. So, I expect with the team what we have, this same ball of them, I expect many changes first of all for the squad we will call. I expect them to put in a decent performance. Like everybody right now knows the boy, then game up for grabs. And I know, oh yeah man, so and so I'm a virgin, I know something, we don't know some of my game sure. And that again, every man I try to impress right now. Are you with them tomorrow? They will look out for. They might go be fire in them belly, just watch man. So yeah, but that's about it, right? And I just try cover some of the points I'm here to talk about and
Yes, man. I appreciate the calling, Bridget. So you say name Thompson, right? I use Andre Thompson?
Yeah, man. Let's start with that, man.
That man.
Doc, DOC.
All
right. Say I would with you.
All right. No respect, Bridget.
Yeah, man.
Yes, people. Make sure now smash the like button, people. Smash the like button, people. Make sure now smash the like button and stuff. What going over Manchester? What going in the Premier League result them? See? Always want to see Man United dead, you know, man. I'm going over Man United. Special edition. The girls, Sugar. Big up yourself, brethren. Big up. Egypt win 1-0. Nigeria win 2-1. Wow. Egypt on 6 points. Nigeria on 9. Wow. Salah got the round of 16. Jesus Christ. To miss Salah for Liverpool. So go on. Wow. Tottenham win 3-2. Man United are dump up Brentford. Oh, go on. Man fool. Man you fool. Man you in 7th position right now with 35 points. You know what I mean? Arsenal 6, 35 points. Tottenham 36 points. West Ham 37. Chelsea 44. Liverpool 45. Man City 56. Tomorrow Liverpool Arsenal. Dead team Arsenal. But anyway, let us see what's going to happen. But anyway, back to what we are saying, people. Yes. Paul Hall. You know, I should have make a video about that. I need to make a video about that in a car. I should have do a live stream about that still. But what said you guys? What said you? What said you, people? We say need Daniel Johnson in midfield. Boy, I don't know, you know. Swear to God, people. Daniel Johnson, I don't know what happened. I haven't been called for the last couple games, so I don't know the situation why I go on this. You know what I mean? Yeah, people. Make sure you like up the video, people, man. Come on, people, man. Stop play game, man. 5 o'clock, you know. Oh, go on, yes, sir.
When it comes to home insurance, there's really only one thing that matters. What happens when you make
All right, people. People. I run go up on the road and come back. So, I go sooner or later and another live stream. I have to run go up on the road right now, people. So, I will be back later with another live stream and stuff. Big up to Special Edition. Big up to J. Big up to Special Edition. Island Cat. Big up to J Rush. Big up to Coach Karumi. Big up to the whole of the people. I will be back later, people. I will be back later with another video. See, people, after run, go on the road and come back. Need to sort out something. See, people? So, peace out, people. Peace.